Right. What day is it? Wodenstag. Glorious. It's that time of day, you filthy mortar scum. Or me and my magical monkey Myro must remind you all of the good, the true, and the beautiful. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody knew. What do we goo? Oh, Gapu. Oh. Sumimasen. Oh, sumimasen. I need sip. Painting goo goo goo. Goo 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 goo. My spina knows it's a timer for the goo. Painting goo goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody knew. What do we goo? Painting goo. Sip rant goo. Painting goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Stretching goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Paint, sip, rant, goo goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Goo goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. That's it, Myro. You magical monkey.
Oh boy, I have the crown of special boy. I've seen that. That's new, is it?
Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Goo 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 goo. Right, if you filthy mortars have any honor, you will pay the monkey. Click the link in the description. Pay the monkey so he doesn't go hungry. Greetings, my beloved Japonaita, and welcome to another glorious episode of Painting Goo. The writing is a bit bright today, but I do not care. As long as the Painting Goo is writ correctly, I do not care.
Right, we return to Cape Verde, where Hercules is about to take a giant swing at a random priester. Pardon me, whilst I send a message. Right. I was painting the pranters for the community again this morning. It was glorious. I made a cardinal sin, an error, on one of the pranters. I put brack where there was supposed to be yarrow. It was hilarious. Right, excuse me, Micah, whilst I descend into proper PEINTEINGU posture. Where's my thingy? Glorious. I do love a good, smooth stour. Right, today is Warden's Tag. So far we have Metal Mondays, Techno Tuesdays. What the fuck can we do for Wednesdays? Whimsical Wednesdays. Wub Wub Wednesdays. Wub Wub Wednesdays it's not going to work. It sounds okay. Okay, not great. It sounds okay, but Techno Tuesdays covers that shit. Part of me wants to find a word that means classical, but it begins with W. Perhaps we could just do Wagner Wednesdays. Waggy Wednesdays. Welcome to Kindergu. Yes, we've murdered a load of children and turned them into goo. Right. Let me see. Today's tunes. What are we going to do for today's tunes? I think I would like some... Maybe, like... Could we do White Boy Wednesdays? Do a lot of white boy music? White Boy Wednesdays. Do White Wednesdays. Well, like, wouldn't most of the classics be made by white guys? We could do White Wednesdays and it's just a lot of classical music. Where's the presidential pump one? That's brilliant. Yeah, classical music that goes hard. This one's this one's class. Oh, seriously. English language is hilarious to me. Let me see. And this is like 2 hours long, so I won't have to change the tune. That's kind of handy. Handy. I mean, who doesn't love that shit, like? If you don't like the classics, you're probably a retarded fag. You hear me, TikTok? I said retarded fag. Huh? Wonderful Wednesdays. That's a bit gay. Oh, it's a wonderful Wednesday. I think White Wednesdays works. What about you? I think we could just, like, that makes sense, you know? We'll do White Wednesdays and then just play a lot of classical music. A lot of French, Italian, German. It's like, were there any black, like, you know, classical composers? I mean, there has to be one. You know? Fucking... trying to think of the most black name now. Like... The great Jamal in Berg. The great Josiah Jamalberg. Right, I got a new phone. For anybody who hasn't realized already from the Telegram chat or whatever, I have a new phone, which means I will be doing daily recordings for PEINTEINGU once again. And I will desperately try to keep my anger in check and not throw this one like a shuriken into the wall. Which is why the other one got pregnant. It's like, your phone got pregnant? Yes, you should have seen the bitch. Its belly was inflated. It's like, for those of you who are retarded, the battery swole. This battery swole, so it looked like my phone was pregnant. And it was fucking hilarious because it was like, how did the phone get pregnant when the phone was the thing that penetrated the wall? Shouldn't the wall be pregnant? Ah, the times we live in, how they are inverted. Right. Let's get some goo on this parrot. I'm running a bit low on whiter, but should be enough for today's goo. Yeah, should be sufficient. Whites first, always first. Whiter goo is the first goo, then the blacker goo. Sumimasen. Sumimasen.
Painting goo 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 goo.
Right, we have our white, we have our black. Must remember to always shaka the goo a Tyrone's Symphony. I love that bit from Faulty Towers, where Sybil, his wife, is like, what's his fucking first name again? What's Faulty's first name again? Basil. That's what it is. Basil. Basil. I love Faulty Towers. Basil, would you turn down that racket? Racket! That's Blom! Blom's third racket! Uncultured beast! Basil, would you turn down that racket? Racket! It's Blom! Oh, I fucking love that show. It's so funny. Manuel, I knew it! The Spanish waiter that could barely speak English is so fucking hilarious. Like, me scusi. What was that out of again? That's out of like fucking me scusi. Fucking Euro Trip. Oh my god, Euro Trip. What a movie. Right. The parrot has been loaded with goo. I think Hercules' lion mane is looking good enough. That's what I'm debating now. Like I've come to this impasse many times in a painting goo now, where I'm like, do I put black outlines on him, or do I just leave him as is? Because, like, you know, he looks alright. Like, you know, I kind of like the oil painting look, where there's no black lines and shit. Like, you know, you can just make a cartoonish realism kind of thing. Painting goo 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 goo. Right, the next thing is a priest. So let's set up a priest. I could put a priest on a cross as if it's a golf tee, and like strap him to it or something maybe. I want to put a bit more shading on the club. The club is very uniform looking. Painting goo 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 goo. Ah, Mardia-sama, welcome. Dick Fordu, welcome. We've recently, as of this stream, we have decided that Wednesdays are going to be White Wednesdays. So it's classical music. Because all the classics were made by white guys. You know? Makes sense. Makes sense. Let's get these bitches wet. Let me see. Get my drawing bitch. The skinny bitch. Painting goo goo. Right, we need to do a priest. Turn the music down in my... I'll turn the music in my head down. It's like schizophrenics listening to this being like, you can turn the music in your head down? I didn't know you could do that. I've just been suffering this entire... for the past 10 years with clown music playing over and over again in my mind. Let me see. Okay. Right, yeah, we'll start off with shading the club. And then we'll decide what we're going to do with the priest. I think Hercules is good. I did a good enough job with Hercules. He doesn't need to be perfect, obviously, you know. Nothing on PEINTEINGU is perfect. Perfect is not a P of PEINTEINGU. Perfection is the enemy of good. Perfect is the enemy of good. Right, let me see. Right, we need to make browner. Let's make some browner. A dash of euro. 3 dashes of euro. And then you clean the bitch. You must keep your bitches clean. Oh, I forgot. How dare I? I place my royal rag on my demi-divine knee in preparation for the goo. Here we go. Right. A tip of red. Because the red is very powerful. Very powerful. Alright, we now have a muted orange. A tip of brew. Just a tip of brew. Another tip of red. Okay, let's put some brack in there. Alright, we are now... This is like an olive drab. Give me all that yarrow. Another tip of red. Tippity tip. Tip tip tipperoo. Let me see. More red. Gradually adding the red. Okay. Let me see. We are beginning to enter the burnt sienna region. My favorite brown region. Is this the 8th hole or 9th Hercules driving with the 3 wood on this one, eh? Golf was so challenging in the early days. Indeed, such a big club for such a small ball. Let me see. Painting goo goo. Ah, glorious. We'll see how this looks when it dries. This might be enough to Sade the crab. Painting goo 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 goo. 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 Painting goo 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 goo. That is pretty much exactly the shade I already have on it. So I have achieved matching, which is good, but not what I need right now. Let's go darker. We'll add a good bit more red. Now we're in the kind of maroon region, maybe? No, this is quite burnt sienna-ish. So a dash of brew, some brew, to darken that brown. When I have a few brews, my brown does be a bit darker. I don't know about you. Some brew to darken your brown, sir. Right. Painting goo goo. Painting goo. Yes, this I believe is perfect. Perfect! Where's my tiny mister? A few squirts from my tiny mister. To keep the goo flowing. Painting goo 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 goo. The female is like, so can you not go live on TikTok at all now? A week? They banned me for a week. The fucking faggots. And now there is a message on my TikTok profile that says, first warning. Jesus. It's like being in school again. You have been warned. No more naughty words. Better. Painting goo 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 goo. Right, his crumb has been shotted. Okie dokie. Right, let's move on to the priest. I do believe... Perhaps if I placed the priest upside down, with his head buried in the sand. Painting goo 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 goo. I don't think the Christians are gonna like this one. Let me see. I am going to paint a cross as if it was a golf tee and place the priest upon it. It will perfectly match his swing direction. I do, however, in the meantime, I also want to shade the Ryan's ears. Painting goo 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 goo. Better. Ugh! Glorious! Toast. With a hint of banana. I love a whimsical Wednesday. Banned for a week because of the week. Pathetic. A priest named Judas. No names. We need quotes, not names. Let me see. Or place him upon a white cross? There's a lot of brown in this. I want to mix it up. Right, let me see. I don't know whose classical music this is, but all I can hear is Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a franchise I haven't watched in a long time. The first three are quite good. I have not watched the fourth. I wasn't interested when it came out. I was like, another one? Ugh. What do you call a black priest? Holy shit! Right. Now we must place a priest upon the cross. In a prayer position, about to be teed off upon. We put him in... Do a grey outline first. Get the silhouette correct. Let me see. Paintingu. Paintingu. Ah, Iron Man Baru, welcome. How are things in the Rand of Oak? Paintingu. Oh! Glorious. Glorious Kepu. Sumimasen! I can still smell the banana. Painting goo goo goo. Okie dokie. Now I must make fresh color again. Blast it all. I despise trying to make fresh color. So finicky. Alright, a bit of white, dash of red, a bit of pink, some yellow, more yellow. I mean, that's gross enough. Painting goo 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 goo. It's a bit yellow. It's a bit too yellow. There we go. There we go. Where we go? There we go. There she goes. Right, glorious. Dark. Very dark. Dark as in the weather, or dark as in just the vibe? Both, probably. Have Hercules shouting 5 instead of 4. I was thinking we should have Hercules reciting a Bible quote that somehow pertains to false doctrine, or like like just to a speech bubble, and Hercules be saying, "Fuck the Philistines." No, not the Philistines. What are they? The Pharisee. Fuck the Pharisee. Afriku Darku? How Darku? How did you write the songu I sent you, Defender? I have not listened yet. I have not watched the documentary, and I have not listened to the song yet. Oh. I have not had a moment. Ah, Wendy! Welcome, Wendy-sama.
Somebody has paid for PEINTEINGU.
Oh, my sound effect worked! Glorious! When did that happen? Did you hear that? Or is it just me? Somebody has paid for PEINTEINGU. Glorious. Who is this fine supplier? Ben Shapiro. Hey folks. Okay, look. Candace Owens. Ugh. She stole my bike, folks. That's what caused our breakup, folks. And now I hate her. Okay? I'd bomb her if I could. Okay? Seriously, I would. I hate Candace Owens now. I hate to say this, but I need Owens' help. I need my bike back to get to go to work. Ah, Ben Shapiro. I am afraid you are an honorous Jew as far as this community is concerned, so your words will go unheeded. However, your patronage to PEINTEINGU is greatly appreciated. Perhaps further payments to PEINTEINGU shall expedite the transformation of your complete and utter lack of honor to some honor. And perhaps then, and only then, will the people decide to listen to you again. Shapiro. Facts don't care about your feelings. I'm a fucking war chicken hawk. Ah, Tuekaru! I knew it was you, Tuekaru! How have you been, brother? Margie! Damn autocorrect. That autocorrect be a bitch. 'Twas faint, but audible. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough. I'm surprised it's even working. I wonder what changed. Perhaps Streamrabs saw me streaming on TikTok and was like, huh. This motherfucker. Gonna have to start doing things to make him loyal to me and me alone. Margie is a sweet and forgiving elder female. Indeed. Indeed. Demigod doing better job at this painting than this morning. Oh, how dare you, Wendy. How dare you. My tools are much more precise here. So, not surprising. I have already informed the Japanite clan of my horrific failure. But feel free to remind them. Or inform those who have arrived rate and gay. If you are rate to PEINTEINGU, you are probably gay. And you must pay it away. Head over to owenbenjamin.com and pay away your gay. That Brack. Yes. A rot of Brack today. There has been a rot of Brack today. My first interaction with the color of Brack on this fine Wodenstag was an utter horrifying mistake. I bracked the wrong thing. How dare I? And of all colors to be praised over it. Pear yarrow. The horror. Painting. Goo goo. Right. Oh, glorious. Oh, I'm very gassy today, you. Probably had too much coffee on an empty stomach. I must drink much sake. Make myself more alkaline instead of acidic. He was slapdash and carefree with a brack roller this morning. The word flashed before my eyes as he painted brack where yarrow should be. I shouted at the demigod and the earth shook. Ah, Wendy-sama. Your ability to regale us with a fine tale is poetic indeed. She tears no rise, my brothers and sisters. I was far too eager. I did indeed strap and dash the brack. I was filled with shame. No such thing as too much caffeine. And that, Desmondo-sama, is probably why you will die from heart attack. There's like twitching. Like, there's no such thing as too much coffee. Like, High blood pressure? What do you mean high blood pressure? Nonsense.
Goo 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 goo.
Where's my tiny mister? A few squirts from my tiny mister. To arouse the goo to fro freely. There we go. Check this for a synchronicity. I have been without a proper phoner for months now. As a result of my lack of control on my anger a few months ago. You know the story. I impregnated my phoner by throwing it at a war. Today, I bought myself a new phoner. And today of our days, my mother texts me, "Did you buy yourself a new phoner?" Don't! I have a spare phoner, for I have just bought a newer phoner, and was going to send you my spare phoner. So do not buy a newer phoner. I texted her back on my new phoner. I literally just bought a new one today. What the fuck? Oh. So typical. So bloody typical. Right. Probably go a tad darker. Painting goo goo. We have not done speech bubble in a long time. Will we create speech bubble for Hercules and Priest, or just Hercules? We must decide on what they or he is saying. Suggestions? More likely to die of fart attack. Quite often the difference between passing gas and passing away is a fine line. Was it you and me were talking about that over the weekend, weren't we? We're like, do you ever have a shit? And like halfway through the shit, you think you're gonna die. I'd say that's like specifically a man thing, you know, like it's like you just fucking at least once in your life as a man you have a shit one day And like halfway through, you're like, oh my god, I might not make it through this one. This could be it. Tell my mother I love her. Just don't tell her where I was when I died. I don't want to be remembered like Elvis. Our life is full of such jokes at the expense of ourselves. Yeah, that was a very funny convo. It's just something hilarious about like certain guy conversations where like, this ever happened to you? And you're like, yeah! I thought I was gonna fucking die. Oh. Hercules looks like he's about to golf tee this priest out into the ocean. Perfect! That's exactly what I was looking for. Excellent. I have attained it. Super paintingu oneness. My powers of paintingu have grown. Which is why you should pay for paintingu. Click the link in the description. If you cannot pay for paintingu, you will be forgiven. If you can pay for paintingu and do not pay for paintingu, you have no honor, and your ancestors will look upon you with great shame. The least you can do is smash that like button like it has insulted your family. Oh! Sumimasen. I do believe I am going to leave this priest bald. Something about bald priests. They seem more trustworthy. Don't ask me why. Perhaps it's because monks were typically bald. I know not. Glorious. Tiny Mister. So tiny. He gets lost from time to time, eh? Indeed, sometimes I do mispraise my tiny mister. Although, my tiny mister is no longer as tiny. My tiny mister has grown recently because I completely lost my other tiny mister. So now I have a slightly less tiny mister. Glorious. Tiny mister can be easily found with herp of magnifying glass. You would think so, but sometimes mine, I believe, would need a beeper. Power is one of many such P's of PEINTEINGU. Indeed, indeed. Power is one of the many P's of PEINTEINGU. What kind of power? Ultimate power. Absolute power. Right, let us create the bubbles of speech. But before I do that, it is roughly an hour in, so I will announce today's phrase of the day. Let me see. Time to use my new phone to rook a telegram. Glorious. Right. Pause music. It is time for today's phrase of the day. I send cleansing vibrations through the interwebs to you filthy mortals. I cleanse your dirty, filthy chi and allow it to flow freely as I announce today's phrase of the day. An epileptic waiter only serves seizure salad. Desmondo-sama, your puns are disgusting. Glorious. They are disgustingly hilarious. I love it. I will announce it again. Today's phrase of the day. An epileptic waiter only serves seizure salad. How dare you? How dare you indeed not only insult one of our greatest emperors, but indeed people's epileptic affliction and salads, all in the one phrase. You, sir, are a madman, and I love you. I once looked after a lady who was pooping on the ward I worked on. She kept saying, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. She did. Oh, Wendy-sama, I can only imagine the stories you have. Yeah, Margie is like, stop. I do not want to hear about old people dying and pooping. Too close to home, Margie? Prophetic pooping pontificating. Positively perplexing. The logistics of getting her back on the main ward was a nightmare. We never told her family about it. The shame of earned her poop. Duty free. Oh God. His customer said, "Seize your rater." Oh, how dare you, Wendy. Oh, the dad jokey puns are disgustingly hilarious. They make me cringe, but how good they are. Right, that concludes today's phrase of the day. Now back to the tunes. Excuse me, Micah. You're such a good boy, Micah. I must admit, since I finally gave in and rubed him up with some Vaseline, he hasn't been squeaky at all. He's been a good boy. A good little Bractarian Jew. He has been. Right. I will need... Let me see. Let me see. Where's that one I like? Is it this one? Yes, this one. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Right. Let me see. Speech bubble for Hercules. Go, Hero. See, this is why I like opaque colors. Opaque pigments are so handy. Need to paint over something? No worries. Transparent colors. Ugh. You could be there for days, rare after rare after rare. Right. Let me see. PEINTEINGU puns are perfect. Ah, alliteration is one of my favorite ways of speaking. It is glorious. Wendy with the triple P. We really should stop Gepu at same timeu. How dare you, sir? Ha! Jinx, buy me a Coke, bitch. The idea of you burping and me burping at same time with thousands of miles in between us is hilarious. The syncs are incredible. Hercules doesn't want to be preached to, so I think, fittingly, he's saying, seizure rater. I think is Hercules way before Caesar's time? Is it before or after? It would have been before, wouldn't it? Seizure rate. There's no salad. There's no seizure. It would just be a random pun out of nowhere. To the sharks be with you. To the sharks with you. It needs to be... Well, it doesn't need to be. I thought it would be funny if we could get some Bible quotes. I might ask... I might consult the great oracle Google for some Bible quotes. We shall see. Oh! What's that one? From something to the sea? That's a Bible quote, isn't it? Is that a Bible quote? Or is that like... Is it from the Quran? Or the Torah? I don't know. My religious ignorance is showing. I was just thinking there, like, you know the way the term layman, you know, like, oh, I am but a layman, like, or in layman's terms or something like that, is like, you know, like common speak or something like. But in Japu, layman becomes Rayman. I am but a Rayman. Like, you can't be Rayman and have arms and legs. Rayman only has hands and feet, and they float about the place. I am quite a Rayman myself. Is it from sand to sea? I don't know. What's that fucking Bible quote? Let me see. I'm gonna get some Bible quotes. Bible quotes about banishment to the sea. That's quite specific. Google! Grace me with your knowledge.
Paintingu, 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 goo goo goo.
Let me see. Bible! Bible quotes. About the sea. We'll just start off with that.
Paintingu, goo goo goo.
Rayman. Oh man, yeah, Rayman was class. The most recent one, Rayman Legends, incorporates music and timing into like some of the levels and all, and it's like genuinely really fucking entertaining and difficult at the same time. Like the Rayman Legends, I think, is like a really good Rayman game. There were some Rayman games that were a bit shit when they went 3D and stuff. Like the original one that went 3D on the PlayStation 1 was really good. What was it? Rayman. Something about pirates, was it? I can't remember. The Loams, the Homes, the Homes. I can't remember. Some of the Rayman shit is like I have a feeling there's like esoteric Gnostic knowledge in Rayman. Like the fact that he doesn't have arms or legs, but he has hands and feet, and they like float around. Like I don't know where they got that idea. Like mad shit. Like Hercules, I fight beasts, priest. Oh, I fight beasts, and then priest. So do I. Mine wear suits and sit on pews. The second one's a bit long. You have to remember that I have to paint this. Like, I know we've had some speech bubbles that are like fucking huge. Like, what was that one? Bippity boppity, get off my property. That's one of my favorite ones. Demon Hunter's good at that shit. I was like, what should the wizard be saying to the fucking, demon thing that he's trying to, like, cast spells against to defend the castle? Bippity boppity, get off my property. I fucking love that one. Wendy's cheating, she's using ChatGPT. Oh god, Wendy's cheating. Wendy is consulting the AI demons. Let me see. I googled. The Bible contains numerous verses referencing the sea, often highlighting its power, vastness, and connection to God's creation. Psalm 107, 23-25, which describes sailors experiencing God's. Some went down to the sea in ships, doing business on their great waters. Now we need a short one. He stilled the storm to a whisper. The waves of the sea were hushed. Oh no, like this isn't gonna work. These are way too long. Bible verses are too long. You can quote me on that. In quotes, Bible verses are too long. Alex Roach, 2025. I remember the Toons being the character he was supposed to help, but I forgot the villain. I can't remember. Cheek lens of the day. Is that you, Dick Ford? Yeah. Hold on a sec. Oh shit. Hang on. Phrase of the day. Why can't I pause it? There we go. How does this? This should translate. The sound on my new phone is decent. Samsungs are way better for sound. Hang on a sec. Phrase of the day. I send cleansing vibrations through the interwebs to you filthy mortals. I cleanse your dirty, filthy chi and allow it to flow freely as I announce today's phrase of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing way more clips. I'm gonna be doing way more clips. Do like, you know, if you ever get the time or feel like doing a clip, do a clip. I need to get on the fucking YouTube Shorts shit. Make the stream blow up, make lots of money, and then give half of it to Big Bear to do something cool with. Well, maybe not half. 33.3%. I think I did actually. Did I actually give, like, I remember giving him €33 out of €100 for something, and then I can't remember how much money went towards the Ozarks from the Paintingu t-shirts. It wasn't a lot. It was like literally only like 20-30 quid or something, if that, like. But yeah, it'd be really cool if like in the next couple of years or something, like I got like a ton of money from something and I could just like send them cash monies. Where did I put that bitch? There we go. I tamed sea monsters. I calm storms with scripture. That's not a bad one. I tamed sea. That's not from the Bible, is it? Are you talking to the AI again? Maybe I don't know. See you later, preacher. No, that doesn't. Let me see. The white is looking a bit thin. I will have to. I'm near the end of it. It shouldn't take this many layers. Let's be short, funny, like a retarded bunny. Short and funny like a retarded bunny. That's something I haven't done yet. I've done retarded, like, derpy looking chickens. I've done retarded, derpy looking sharks. Now we have sharks, which is like a cheetah shark hybrid. Everybody loves the fat derpy sharks. Just even saying the word shark. It sounds like somebody with like a weird accent trying to say chalk. Hand me the shark. You know what? There's a shark over there, look! Like, the fuck? That, my friend, is a fat, yellow spotted shark. Like, shut up, you British nonce. He that lives like sea gets eaten by sea. He that lives by the sea gets eaten by the sea. Wendy just, or not Wendy, Margie just deleted her. Margie's really thinking. Margie's like, shit. No, that was terrible. Delete. You're onto something there. It should have something to do with the sea, because he's clearly about to punt him into the sea. Oh, get off my beach, bitch. Maybe. Get off my beach, bitch. Like, I think even that's quite large. Like, get off my beach, bitch. I could probably fit it in there. Wouldn't need to be that big. How are we feeling about that one? I kind of like that one. He's sea boys. We saw it, Margie. No hiding. I know. Like, you can see it come up in the chat and then it disappears. It's like, do you ever see that in WhatsApp groups with people? Where they I love it when Margie uses that emote. It's hilarious looking. They're like, oh, it's fucking brilliant. I think I like get off my beach, bitch. What do you think? Get off my beach, bitch. I think that works. I think we have it. Need to put a black outline on this. Oh. Oh! Oh, sumimasen! I need to stop drinking coffee on an empty stomach. I've noticed that when if I don't eat a breakfast and I just like start my day with a coffee. There are many geppos. What's this? What's the kitten one? Oh man, that's hilarious. What does Beethoven do in his grave? He decomposes and it's just slapping him. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Have you got Telegram, Wendy? I'll put you in the... We have our own Telegram chat. Where we just, like, share funny memes and stuff, like... That's fucking hilarious. Man, like, cats make the funniest fucking noises. Oh, that's hilarious. What does Beethoven do in his grave? He decomposes and starts slapping. The noise of the slapping, oh, is fucking brilliant. Oh, man. I need to set up a thing where it's, like, really easy for me to just play videos on the stream. Because, like, it'd be too awkward right now if, like, click this and then share screen and then do this and all. Ah, Suri Dertaber! Stabru-sama! You are right in gay. Ah, right on current people's time, Stabru-sama. Indeed, he's on brown time. He's on that gay brown time. Do it. When on vacation, one should walk when one fears like waking. Indeed, yeah, definitely. When you're on vacation, you wake up when you feel like waking up. Yeah, too fucking right, like. You don't have Telegram? You can get it on, like, what do you got, an Android or an iPhone? It's like it's shit quick. It's like using WhatsApp or whatever. You just download it. It's dead handy. There's like loads of channels and shit. Like, what is with this crown in the chat? Yeah, it's like a new thing. I don't know. It's like my fans and stuff or whatever. It's like ranking people in the chat or something. By like how much they interact or like when they show up or something. I don't know what the criteria is. But my fucking one of my sound things is working. Cause like 2acre sent in a $5, and I heard the thing go like, somebody has paid for PEINTEINGU, and like that didn't work before, but all of a sudden it's working now. So I don't know what the crack is like. Right, get off my beach, bitch. Here we go. My new phone is broing up with message. It means you're a princess. Get off my beach. Bitch. Oh, get off. Fuck, I'm like, get off my bitch, beach. Hey, get off my, I'll fix that. Get off my beach. And then I'll just do a big bitch out here. I had bitch on the brain. I have to go over that one with Y. Get off my bitch, bitch. Oh, fucking hell. Get off my beach, bitch. Right, let me see. Let me see. I need... I've had birds land on me before and fed deer by hand in the past. Maybe I'm a Disney princess. That's the first sign. The first sign of being a Disney princess is like animals interacting with you. Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, I think I might be a Disney princess. Why? What happened? This fucking robin just landed on my shoulder and like started whispering sweet, lovely things into my ear, and all, like, next thing I know, a deer came around the corner and started eating out of my hand. Oh god, that's horrific. It's too wet. When you get to the bottom of the white, it's so, like, transparent. I'll just let that dry and I'll fix it. Painting goo 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 goo. We get a couple more females in the chatu and it won't be a Japu sausage party anymore. Well, Margie's been here for ages. It can't be a sausage party if there's one old lady. Well. Oh, God. We're here for the sausage. It's far more fun than females. Oh, Wendy Osama, you're funny. That's even better. He's dyslexic. Like, Hercules is like, get off my bitch beach. I probably should do it that way. Get off my bitch, beach. I was like, hold on a minute. It implies that he is like kind of stupid and dyslexic. like he'd be like, get off my bitch, beach, and like whack, and like, send him flying, and then be like, wait a minute. Did I say that right? His like sidekick is sitting beside him, being like, "No, yeah, you said it right. Don't worry about it." Like, imagine being dyslexic while attempting to read dyslexia. I know, like that joke of like, that's like a really famous joke. It's like the cruelty of the word dyslexia. Like, it's hilarious. Like the ironic cruelty of that word. Like. Do you get sudden urges to dance around and sing? Only when I'm alone and naked. Like, and it's not really dancing, it's more like interpretive moshing. You know, like Beerfest movie scene vibes. Get off my bitch, beach. Wait a minute. Like, oh fuck. Dry, you bitch. You beach. Thankfully, no, Wendy. He's lying. He does. He gets it all the time. The only reason your beard is that big and long is you're hiding something. Dyslexics of the world unite. Dyslexics of the world untie. Dyslexics of the world untie. And like one of them has a tie on, and he's just like, like, yeah, it's more like frolicking. Yeah. It's not dancing, it's frolicking. That's definitely it, like. It's fucking, like, cute little birdies weaving in and out of his beard as he frolics around the garage, like. He seems like a frolicker. He frolics as he hunts demons. You have any idea how intimidating that would be for a demon? If you had this, like, frolicking Nancy that was, like, insanely dangerous. Like, this frolicking Nancy boy, like, oh, I just want to be free, pick flowers, and, like, oh, look at Daisy. Like, you know, like, and the demon's like, look at this faggot frolicking about the place. A boot, make it a Canadian demon. Look at this faggot frolicking about the place. Let's get him. Let's get him, eh? Why does the idea of a Canadian demon make me laugh so much? These humans, the way they frolic about the place. Let's get him, eh? I got some white left here. Mixing white. That's all mixing white. I don't think I have any normal white. Just straight white. But you had an idea how rare straight white is right now? I may as well be a fucking legendary Pokemon. That's how rare straight white is. It's gonna take me ages to fix that. I could use a different white, but then it'd be a gloss finish. Oh no, literally all my white is over there. Fuck. There's some on the lid. There might be hope. Frolicking, yes, but never prancing. I frolic with masculine grace, thank you. I've never seen a bearded Viking frolic like this before. Do you wear grass slippers on the weekends? Only at the end of the month. Only when the moon is full. Skips to his demon. Thwop. Head rolls off. Yeah. Just like la 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 la. Shing. La 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 la. Schwang. La 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 la. Crack. Like, they're like fleeing in terror from this like frolicking Nancy boy. Like, that'd be a good cartoon. Like they're all like fleeing in terror from this like really effeminate like a fucking fairy boy, like, you know. They're like reporting to the head demon, like the leader of the demons in that area or something, like, you! What happened? He just came out of nowhere. I could smell daisies and lollipops, and next thing I knew they were all dead. Like, I was the only one left. Frolicking and prancing with a tutu. This is good frolicking music. Frolicking while playing a flute. I'm getting Pied Piper vibes now. Right, I'm gonna refill the white. I won't actually be leaving. I just need to get up and go over there for a second. Excuse me, Micah. Right. If only it was this easy to refill white in real life. Just pour a lot of white into Europe. Well, that's what they did with the browns and the blacks, so like it's Defender ass! Ugh. Like that? Like that shit? Right. Oh. Glorious. Right, the white has been refilled. Oh, glorious. Where are the tunes gone? Oh, there we go. I was like, where are the tunes? The demon left alive to report to his lord, beaten within an inch of his life and covered in glitter and blood. Yeah, it's like, it was terrifying. You're covered in glitter. I know! It's like they're like finding demons' corpses and they're like investigating and shit, and like one of them is just like, is that glitter? Like, are those pom-poms? Sir, we found a party whistle. This guy's nuts. Like, boa feathers settling in the air everywhere. And in their mouth, like he's drowning them in glitter. Like, that's how he's killing them. It's like force feeding glitter to demons. It's like death by fruitiness. Death by fairy dust. Oh god, this shit's hilarious. That would be a hilarious cartoon. Or like a single episode of a cartoon or something like. It's like, there's a new demon hunter in town. He's a rogue. Doesn't play by the rules. He's just killing demons left, right, and center. No protocol, no nothing. There's fucking glitter everywhere. Dry, you fuck. What'll I do in the meantime? How much time we got? 20 minutes? Will I do something in the background? I'll do a little rabbit in the grass here while I'm waiting. I'll do a fat derpy rabbit like I was talking about. I'm dying by comedy over here. Now we're graduating. It's hilarious. I think the last thing that we all like got in on and started doing a theme was the dot bots. Like, fucking, what was it? I have to do the Turbinator. The Turbinator is so good. Like, I know I've already done a sketch, but like, I need to do a Turbinator t-shirt. Surrender the bobs and vagine or die. Ah, the female has entered the chat. Everybody, Wendy, that is my beautiful counterpart, if you remember from the gallery. Right, let's get a derpy looking bunny rabbit in here. Will I do him eating the flower? I think we could do him eating the flower. Oh, glorious.
Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. Painting goo goo goo.
Let me see. We've gone off on a very weird tangent, and it's epic. Heck yeah! Well, welcome to PEINTEINGU. You've never watched paint dry like this before. It's not a lie. I'm wondering if I get some... If I just get the primary colours in house paint. Because house paint is emulsion paint. And it draws... Like, it dries with this chalky finish. And it's matte. You know? Well, obviously you can get gloss or satin, whatever, like. But if you just get matte house paint... I wonder if I could mix that in a ratio with the acrylics that I have, could I essentially create homemade acryl gouache? Because as great as this stuff is, it is incredibly expensive. Well, not incredibly expensive, but it's expensive enough, like. Especially when you're like me and you're an unemployed, struggling artist. It's just as well I have a shit ton there, like. Like I'm not in danger of running out. Not anytime soon, anyway. I had the foresight when I did have money to stock up. I love rabbits. They're adorable. I know if you are trying to grow stuff or whatever, like if you're on your own land or something, they can be an absolute pain in the ass because they eat everything. But I fucking love rabbits. They're so cute. The way they nibble on things and all, like, they hop around. Like, almost every day I'll be walking through the town and I'll see, like, a crow or a blackbird or a little robin or something, and the way they, like, move their heads while they're walking and the way they bounce around, like, on the ground when they're walking and stuff, like, it just makes me giggle. It's just comical to me, like. Watching something that is built to fly try and walk everywhere is, like, fucking hilarious. So fucking funny, like. Right, we got the basic shape from there. Ah, Ian Gananu, welcome. Gesso. Yeah, I have gesso, yeah. But like, I don't know if... I think you can get gesso with no pigment in it. But like, you can mix normal acrylics with gesso and it'll make them more matte and stuff like that. I know that. But then it changes the color because it's white, you know? But I think you can get transparent gesso. I'm not sure. Rabbits are cute until you encounter one on a quest for the Holy Grail. Yeah. That's right. Because I've done a bit of experimenting myself where, like, I heard that if you get, I got my hands on, what's the stuff called again? It's like a clear matte interior varnish for, like, wood. And it kind of works. But you can, like, mix that in with the paint as well. Or just glaze that over the paint when you're done. And it makes it matte, like, you know. It's just, there's something about watercolors and then matte acrylics. It's just like... And that's what... I probably would really like oils. But I'd have to get like a liquid matte medium for the oil or something. Because I love being able to paint and there's no shine or like glossy texture. The way the light hits it and stuff. I love being able to just like see it. Especially when it's like fully saturated colours. It's because it suits my style because of the cartoony style that I have. Do rabbits have like little pink noses or like black? Rabbits don't have black noses, do they? Don't they have like a little, like their nose is like usually the same color as their fur, isn't it? They have like a little furry nose. I can't remember the last time I actually saw a rabbit like up close in real life. All I have is fond memories of rabbits. We had a family of rabbits move onto the property and they started breeding, so now we have a whole extended You see, I'd love that. I'd just be like, oh my god, lovely. Like, I'd be like playing with the little babies and all, like they're adorable. Matte medium. Yeah, you can get matte medium, but it's like that's another thing you have to get, like, do you know what I mean? I'm always, because
Somebody has paid for painting goo.
Why is that working now? That's so fucking hilarious. Somebody has paid for painting goo. Glorious. It's one of those things where it's like you don't get a lot of it, especially like if you buy like, you know, a good brand like Liquitex is like the thing that you see most people buy. Matte medium, like you don't get a lot of it. It's like it's quite expensive for like 500 mils of it, like, you know. That's what I have a big thing of like PVA glue there, and apparently like mixing PVA glue with water and like some kind of like there's like ways to like make it yourself, like, you know. Was that you? Did you fuck around on like on the Streamlabs and you fixed it, did you? Are you the reason there's crowns here? Because I was like, what happened to Streamlabs? And like, it's like all the stuff is working now. Was that you? The female's been working in in secrecy and not telling me. I'm just giving him a little pink nose. I don't give a fuck. Alright, now for the derp. It didn't appear on the screen though. No, yeah, like it's so the sound cue is working now. Crowns, I don't know about that. So you didn't do the like everybody has like a crown now. But some people don't. Demon Hunter is like number 1. Wendy's number 2. Which doesn't make any sense. Is that like for who showed up and when they showed up? Because Stabberoo's number 3. Like, Wendy's only been at 3 streams, so how's she got a crown? That's hilarious. Yeah, so the sound bite is working. But Hugh the home doesn't come up anymore and, like, display it. So that's changed. Oh, I'm starting to get really hungry. But yes, everybody thank the female for her diligent behind-the-scenes work. They may just be a new feature. That's what I figured, because I've never seen the crown thing there. No, were you 3 for a while, and now you're 2? That's interesting. Is it just how many people... Like, maybe it's how many comments it is. Maybe it's how many comments it was. Anyway. I'll read out this, the one who stabs. That's hilarious. I am the one who stabs himself. For those of you who are unaware, mainly Wendy right now, because she's our most recent newcomer. Surrey Delta Bear is known as Stabberoo. Demon Hunter Bear is known as Desmondu. And like the reasons are hilarious. So like, Demon Hunter Bear is called Desmondu because we came up with a TV series called Desmond, and it's like a parody of Dexter. Like, I completely forgot about that. Like, I haven't done any like concept art for that. I should. The idea of it, like a parody of Dexter is like hilarious. It's a TV show called Desmond where like there's someone going around killing people called Desmond. Like he's just killing people called Desmond. And then like in season 2 there's a Desmond that like gets away and survives, and then he like goes around finding other people called Desmond and trying to like warn them about like, is Streamlabs not working? Why, what's going on? No, like I saw your comment. I'll read it out now. I literally was just like the one who stabs. Yeah. Is that what you're on about? Is Streamlabs not working? I'm literally about to read your comment out. I'm just explaining why you're called Stabberoo. So Surrey Delta's called Stabberoo because we came up with the idea that I can't even remember when that happened, but he commits seppuku, which is like the Japanese way of like, you know, ritual suicide if they get dishonored or something, or if they dishonor themselves. Stabberoo commits seppuku like at like the drop of a hat for like no reason. So like he's got scars all over his abdomen from the amount of times that he's killed himself. Yeah, and it all started because Emma mistyped my name. That's fucking like... Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, right. We'll read out Stabberoo's super chat. If you watch PEINTEINGU and do not pay for PEINTEINGU, you have no honor. If you shame your ancestors. 33 rashes for... rashes. 33 rashes for anyone not paying for the goo, indeed. I fucking... lashes becomes rashes. Like, you can't, like... We'll give you a rash. Like, you get 33 rashes. Just like an irritating skin infection is what you get for not paying for painting goo. Which realistically, that would suck. Like, could you imagine if I had the power to do that? Where you haven't paid for painting goo in a while and you wake up on a Monday morning and you've got a rash somewhere. And you just immediately like, oh shit, I didn't pay for painting goo. Oh man, that's a hilarious concept. Yeah, like rashes sounds even worse than getting the whip. Yeah, like I'd rather get whipped. I'd rather get whipped or flogged than like live in fear of developing a rash. And like, you're just like, you're at work or something and you just start scratching and you're like, oh shit, and you like look under your shirt and you're like, oh fuck, I need to pay for painting. Like, that would be an incredible power. Like, truly, I would be a demigod if I could do such a thing. Pay for painting goo, or you will wake up on Monday with rashu. Oh, that's horrifying. There's people out there that would do that to their fucking, like, they're, like, you know there's people out there that if they could do that to their fans and their customers to, like, to influence them to, like, pay more money and shit, you know there's people that would do that. Fucking hell, that's dark. That's some dark shit, like, that's some Black Mirror shit. If you do not if you do not keep up to date with your current subscription rates, you will wake up with a rash. Like, that is some dystopian Black Mirror stuff, like. Oh man. It is kind of funny though, like, like all of a sudden you get an itch, and you're like, oh no, I didn't pay for painting goo. You're like running to the bank, like. Like, you start going into anaphylactic shock, like you're allergic to peanuts. You're like, I need to pay for painting goo. Like, trying to do it on your phone digitally, like, like, you like turn around to one of your work colleagues. They're like, dude, what the fuck? I didn't know you were allergic to peanuts. I'm not. I didn't pay for painting goo. Like. You didn't pay for what? What's wrong with you? Like, is it 33 different types of rashes? Oh my god. Yeah, like, you don't know what one you've got. Like, it's like, dude, I woke up with a rash there the other day. I think it's because I didn't pay for painting goo. Where is it though? If it's on the groin, it's probably not painting goo. I usually get it on my back. Like, is it boils or sores? Like, do those count as rashes? It's like not paying for painting goo makes painting goo customers like experts in fucking diseases of the skin. Like, it's like, somebody comes in with poison ivy on them and it's like, nah, that's poison ivy. How do you know? I pay for painting goo. That's how. Right, I think it's white enough to put black on it again. You sound like like the elites. It's like, I've been looking at Europe lately, and I think it's white enough to put some black in again. Like, what about South Africa? Nah, no. Like, too black. We might need some more white. Like. Is it 33 types of rashes? Yes. From poison ivy to jock. You get whipped with poison ivy. You will be frogged for your insolence. And then you're just standing there with like a fucking branch. And they're like, what kind of frogging is this? You're about to find out. This is gonna suck for days. Welcome to PEINTEINGU. You've never gotten a rash like this before. Yeah, like, is it 33 different types of rashes? Well, if you pay for PEINTEINGU, you won't have to find out. There were no frogs at all. It's like, pay for PEINTEINGU, or you will be frogged. I don't know. I kind of like frogs. And you're about to get whipped with poison ivy, and you're like, "Where are the frogs? I was told there was going to be frogs. 33 of them." All I see is some dude in a mask holding a branch of poison ivy, looking at me with glee. Like, the fuck's going on? Right, I'm about to derp this rabbit. The key to derp is placing the eyes at the same level as the nose. I was not taught this, I just discovered this from doing the chickens. If you put the eyes at the same level as the nose, it's instant retard face. I love it. It's become a passion of mine. Making derp versions of things. I should do a derp elephant. But like, aren't their eyes already the same level as their nose? Why you can put the fucking eyes like at the bottom, near the bottom of the trunk? Like, oh fuck. Be so hard sometimes to get a perfect circle, especially when it's small, like, do you know what I mean? Because like the slightest flick of the brush and it's not a perfect circle. Painting goo goo. They are African frogs. A derpifant with eyes where tusks should be. Yeah, yeah, that'd be it. Yeah, yeah. You'd have to like, yeah. That's it. All right. Yeah. The elephant I did the other week in the dunce hat turned out so good. Like, he looked so pissed off. The elephant in the dunce hat looked so derpy, like, and I spelt dunce wrong, which just makes it better. Like, is that an elephant in a dunce hat? Is dunce spelt wrong? Like, it's like, did they get that elephant to design his own dunce hat? Ah, Emmanuel! Godsonu! Welcome, Emmanuel! How have you been? Where have you been?
Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo.
Get off my bitch beach. It's like, get off my bitch beach. But it's like, if you, depending on how you said it, it's like, get off my bitch beach. If you said it too quickly, like, and it's just, there's just loads of hot bitches on the beach. And it's like, Hercules is like, this is my bitch beach. Get off my bitch beach. I fear like a shark needs to be observing from the water. The water does look a bit empty, doesn't it? Yeah. Written known fact, sharks can live in salt water and fresh water. But which one are they more derpy in? Freshwater. Freshwater. I've been on nights painting Leo Varadkar. How's it coming along? What do you mean you've been on nights? It's just you staying up late. Beach, not bitch. Beach. Careful now.
Painting goo goo. Painting goo goo.
Get off my bitch, beach. It's like Hercules making him out to be a retard. Oh god. Oh, Hercules. All that brawn, no brain. I mean, it would make sense, like, you know. Dude's, like, incredibly powerful, but, like, stupid as fuck, like.
My daddy says I have to kill that lion.
Loving the music. Yes, today is White Wednesdays. So we're playing classicals. Because all the classics were made by whites. The saltier the water, the derpier the I thought it'd be funny if, like, if it's fresh water, they're way more derpy. Like, they thrive on salt, you know? Because of the whole health industry thing, like you need, like, they say salt is bad for you. It's not. You need salt to conduct the electricity in your body. And they said cholesterol's bad for you. Like, your brain runs on cholesterol, you know? That's the angle I was coming from there, like. Oh yeah! Now that's a derpy bunny. That is a derpy bunny. Okay. I suppose we're 10 minutes over the 2-hour mark, but I suppose I could quickly put a shark in there. I could put a big fat derpy shark in there. You paid for painting, Gustabro-sama, so your request for a derpy shark shall be honored. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you. If you pay for Paintingu, you get more Paintingu. Ah, Pruno-sama, welcome. Hello, Pharaoh, 30 mortars. He is a van painter. Can't paint unless the sun has been down for at least a few hours. Hercules the himbo. Just like Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove. Yeah. Man, Kronk from Emperor's New Groove is one of my, he's one of my favorite characters of all time. The fact that he had his own sneaking music. It's one of the best scenes in anything ever, is when he's trying to sneak around at night with the llama, the Emperor has the llama in the bag. And he's like... Like, he holds the note as two people walk by, and he assumes they can't see him, and like the two of them are like looking at him and then looking at each other. That is, Emperor's New Groove is one of the best written like kids movies ever. It's got like the perfect combination of adult humor and like kid humor without anything being weird, like as far as I can remember anyway. Like, and then what's another good one? I was about to say The Road to El Dorado, which is a great movie, but there's some stuff in that that's not appropriate for children, and it's a kids movie. I think Stabaru pointed that out before, where like there's some scenes with like the love interest and stuff like that where you're like, ah, here, that's a bit like, you know, this is supposed to be a kids movie. And like, I know it's not like they, like, nobody says fuck, or like there's no like allusion to sex or anything really, and like they only really like kiss or make out or something, like, but it's still, it's like you want to have like no no sexual stuff at all in a kids movie. Like, you think that would be a given, but like it's ridiculous. Like, what was I doing before I went on that mini rant? Oh yes, the shark. Wendy learns quickly. Hurrah! Brilliant. Love it. Shrek, maybe. Yeah, like Shrek is pretty fucking like, and all they do in that is kiss, and it's about like, you know, like you know, traditional love, and he has to slay the dragon and all to win her heart and blah blah and magic and shit. First Shrek is pretty based in lots of ways. But there is like Shrek, when you look at it from the like a certain point of view, it's they're perverting the old stories in a sense, where like he's an ogre. He's an ogre that lives. He's an ugly ogre that lives in a swamp, and he ends up with the beautiful redhead, but she is secretly an ogre herself. Do you know what I mean? It's like weird. Like there's a weird crossover of like, I think Shrek could possibly be the first body positivity, nobody should fat shame or ugly shame kind of thing, because like that's what they've been doing in society for years now, where it's like, oh, there's not, like, beauty is purely subjective. No, it's not. There are some things that are objectively ugly and some things that are objectively beautiful. Like, there has to be standards. There has to be like maybe not rules. Like there's rules to this place, as in like, you know, the rules of physics and shit like that. Like, you know, but that also bleeds into like the same way that you could say like, okay, there are rules to like alchemy and physics and stuff. So there are rules to this realm we exist in. By that acknowledgement, you also acknowledge that there are rules to stuff like art. There are like, some things are ugly, some things are beautiful, some things are white, some things are black. Like, Jimmy, it's like, it's incredibly frustrating and blatantly demonic to people like us anyway, when you see stuff like that, where it's like, you know, And you'll notice that they didn't make him, like, really ugly. They didn't make Shrek really ugly, you know? They made him, like... They made him an ogre. But there's something handsome about him. Because, you know, in the second one, when he becomes human, it's like, still... It's like they just made him thinner, but it's the same guy. And now he's human, you know? So it's like... And, like, that's what, like, the artists who worked on the old DreamWorks stuff, like, they really knew what they were doing in terms of character design and stuff. Like, these days it's a lot of bullshit. Like, you see it a lot in the gaming industry where, like, all these fucking characters, especially the female ones, they make a female character in the video game deliberately ugly to be like, oh, diversity, inclusivity, you know, and all this shit. So it's like, so in order for you to be more diverse, in quotes, and inclusive, in quotes, you need to make the character ugly. Like, that's what I think is hilarious about these, like, woke ideologues. Like, they self-report. Like, the stuff they say and the stuff they do is so utterly inverted and perverted that you can just tell immediately, where you're just like, oh, okay, you guys are basically demons, you know, you're evil, you know. And that's one of the reasons why they react so so violently and so, you know, so impulsively. Cause, like, the second a bit of light is shone on, like, on their dark little deeds, like, they fucking freak out. Like the gay community literally had a fucking song that was like, we're coming for your kids and all, like, you know. And, like, that was like, you know, everybody was like, yeah, that checks out, that's fine. Like, it's fucking wild, bro. Like, people are just so, like, even the racist thing, like, the fact that it got so bad that people were afraid to say certain things, whatever about the word nigger, you know, people were afraid to say certain things or phrases, or, like, sing certain songs, you know, even if it said nigga and not nigger, and so on and so forth, because they didn't want to, or they didn't want to complain about things because they didn't want to be seen as racist. Like, that's insanity. You're not gonna be honest about crime statistics. You're not gonna be honest about, like, you know, rape statistics and fucking, like, crime stats and stuff because you don't want to be seen as racist. Like, that's one of the most brain dead fucking things they've ever convinced us of. Like, it's fucking wild. Like, even the fact that people, like, so you've had black people in the public eye being like, only white people can be racist, and it's like, what the like, that's a blatantly racist thing to say. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, and these are people who go to college. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, El Dorado was a little bit over the line. Still a great movie, you know, still a great movie. I wouldn't show it to a young child. I would show it to a teenager. That's how I would, like, you know, that's where my boundary would be with that movie. El Dorado is for, like, 13 and up. And it'd be fine. You know? Just not for kids. Just rewatched Lethal Weapon last evening. Starts off with boobies and man's ass. Good lord, the 80s were fueled by cocaine and quaaludes. Yeah, like, the amount of, like, that movie, Strange Days, great fucking movie. But it's basically softcore porn in a sense, where, like, you know, there's a few scenes where it's just like, oh, okay, well, she just got her tits out, you know. And it's like, they did, like, they slowly boiled the frog over the decades, where they were like, you know, okay, it's okay to show a bit of nip. Okay, now it's okay to show... Like, they started off with the legs, you know? Where they were like, can we put her in, like, a slightly revealing dress where, like, the dress kind of, like, comes up to the thigh area near the ass, you know? And then they had, like, big slits in dresses where, like, bitches could show off their legs or something, like, you know? And then they started to do, like, backless dresses and stuff. And then they started to put the cleavage line lower and all, like, and slowly but surely bitches just ended up in a bikini, you know? And then bitches just ended up fucking naked, like, it's fucking crazy, like. It's wild how, like, fast it happened, even though they were going slowly, you know? And then you look at how quickly it goes now, and it's just, like, fucking wild, like. I want to watch, oh, what's the Notre Dame? What's it called again? The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I remember that being, like, intense. As a child, I remember there were scenes I didn't like because they were kind of scary or something. I think it was the scenes with the priest. But fuck me, is the music in the Hunchback of Notre Dame is, like, incredible. And it glorifies gypsies. It glorifies the gypsy community. Which, like, everybody knows that the gypsy community are, like, traveling, you know, tricksters and, like, thieves. And, like, their culture is to, like, it's parasitic, like. Like, it's crazy to just, like, well, that's not the way that I should word that. It's not crazy to... Occasionally, I am reminded of the fact that we live in a time where telling the truth, like, objective truth, is, like, not just frowned upon, it's seen as, like, evil, in quotes. Like, if you just speak the truth, a lot of people would be like, you're full of hate, you know? And, like, that's insane. That's fucking insane, like. But that's the world we live in right now, like. It's just fucking wild, like. I forget it was rated R. Which, what, Lethal Weapon? Well, yeah, I mean, like... At least they did that back then, where they were like, look, you know, this is basically porn, you know? It's rated R, it's rated fucking 18s or whatever, like, you know? And I remember, like, you know, like, I remember when I was, like, a young teenager, I used to look for the videos, the action movies, that were, like, red 18, because it was like, oh, there's probably boobies in this one. You know, like... And there usually was. Not just violence. Isn't this a Disney theme tune? It sounded like it, alright, yeah. In the Hall of the Mountain King. Is that one from the Hunchback of Notre Dame? In the Hall of the Mountain King? That sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. The previous one, Princess Music. Yeah, it definitely did. It says I hit 100 experience. Like I'm gaming goo. Are you serious? Like with the chat, is it? I had 75, now I'm on 150. So it's giving you guys points for commenting? Is that what's happening? Jesus, that's a bit dark. How, like... Keep commenting. Like, don't get me wrong, great for the stream, but still, that's a bit like, you know... It's just anything that kind of influences people psychologically, I don't like that shit, like... I'm coming for your number 2 crown, Wendy. Come at me. Hilarious. Oh no, he got it. Margie gave herself a crown. Margie's like circumnavigated the system. Like Margie's beat the system. She's just using emojis. That's how it's done, Margie. Use your brain. Be creative. Fuck the system. Margie, you are the crowned Southern Queen of Paintingu. Guns, music, great-grandchildren. So much honor. Indeed, like, it's kind of difficult to beat Margie when it comes to basedness. One of my favorite System of a Down songs, Fuck the System. And Glittery Tutu for special occasions. Shouldn't you have a tiara instead of a crown? You know, tradition and all that. Dry, you bitch. Paintingu, paintingu. You're stripping, Wendy. You. It's quite like, see what I mean? The whole crown thing has created a toxic competitive environment already, and it's only been one stream. Oh, that's hilarious. The underbite of the shark is, I think it's like my favorite aspect of the shark is the underbite. A shark with an underbite is just the cutest thing ever. Not to mention derpy looking as hell.
Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo.
Another oh, that's a fire truck, not an ambulance. Just try and surpass me, Canadian. Canadian. Sticky-fingered. Snow-backed. Moose jockey. Sound of swords clashing. Brilliant. It's a race to the bottom. Ah yes, every water goo needs a derpy shark. I think, have we, like, for a while now, and anything that had, like, water in it, I think we did put... Because even there was, like, a little pool in Africa, and I put, like, 3 baby sharks in it. May only show on certain platforms, Margio. This is still the only crown I see. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Right, time for the derp. Oh, excuse me. Why are his eyes dry? Let's put his spots on him. He is, after all, half cheetah. The concept of like a half shark, half cheetah creature, like, you know, it's got an underbite, it's derpy looking, it's like rotund and fat, but like it's like shit quick in the water regardless. Like, it is a rule of the goo. Shark-filled waters are a thing. Indeed, Wendy. It's because she's always on top. Goo, 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 goo. Paint, goo, goo, goo. Some gay emergency sirens you have on your side of the pond. Oh, you should hear the French ones. The French ones are fucking ridiculous. Excuse me, but I'm in a bit of a hurry to rescue someone. I hope I'm not bothering you. Yeah, the French ones are like... I think Family Guy took the piss out of them before. Where, like, the French sirens sounds like 2 gay guys going at it. Where it's like... Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. It's fucking hilarious. That is a bit too orange. That is far too orange. There we go. There we go. It's nice to actually watch the paint dry and not just listen to it dry. How funny, like, that's still one of the best things ever is the fact that, like, I have a painting stream that people listen to. You've never heard paint dry like this before. Oh, right, that's the end of the tunes. Hilarious. It's gonna take me another couple of minutes to finish the shark, so let's find something else. Are we still on? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, the presidential pump is the next one. Glorious. Yeah, the Family Guy one is fucking brilliant. Siren sounds like two gay guys. I love the Trisha Takanawa one. How much signal I need to cross 6 lanes of traffic? I go now. Good luck everybody else. I think I fucked up the spots on that one. Looks terrible. That shark doesn't look like a cheetah shark. It looks wounded. Looks like it looks diseased. Painting. Still looks derpy as fuck. Right! That's it! The bitch has been signed. The shark and the rabbit have been derped. The priest is about to get punted. And Hercules is now dyslexic. My beloved Japonaita, this concludes our adventures in Cape Verde, off the coast of Africa. I shall return, same timer, same pricer, tomorrow, 3 p.m. GMT. Be there, or your ancestors will look upon you with great shame. Remember to smash that like button like it has insulted your bloodline. And I will see you soon. Sayonara, and remember, be good, be true, and be beautiful. And I will see you soon, huh? You filthy mortal scum. Right. Farewell, my beloved Japonaita. Shark didn't pay his PEINTEINGU subscription. No, he's riddled. He's riddled, he is. Right, much love, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who paid for PEINTEINGU, and to everybody who didn't pay for PEINTEINGU. You have no honor, and your ancestors hate you. Much love, peace out, sayonara, bye bye.